in the morning, girl, when you're pulling on that wedding gown. You spare a thought in the morning for the boy who became your clown.
FM 107 and 102 are playing Graham McCullough and The Wedding Song. And Graham is my studio guest this evening, along with Wobbly Bob, and John's here. So, Graham, what possessed you to write that song?
Somebody went off and got married, and I wrote a song about it.
I had to ask, didn't I?
No.
Now, next Sunday, you're going to perform every single song, all 12 tracks on the album.
Indeed, yeah.
Medina Theatre. Well, yeah, with the whole band, yeah. Obviously. Because as the title of the album says, Simple Songs of Life, Love and Life, it's a bit of a story through it, isn't it?
Yeah, and so the whole album it's almost like a concept album about a relationship between a boy and a girl. It goes through lots of rocky moments and then comes good in the end. So it's a happy ending.
Is it all about sort of personal,
Of course not.
Things?
No. It's a concept album.
Bob can't stop laughing. Is there a reason for this, Graham?
Yes, that's why we call him Wobbly.
Oh, right, okay. Well, I mean, personally, since when John dropped this up to me a couple of weeks ago, I mean, I've listened to it, I've had it in the car, and I think it's great. I think it's a really, really good album. And I think all the songs on there do you absolute proud, and I think you should be very proud of the album. I mean, it's absolutely brilliant. And like I said earlier, I think your music, without sounding patronising, has grown up to what it was 18 months ago when I first met you, and it sounds absolutely brilliant. So I think anybody that likes what they're hearing tonight should come along to Medina Theatre next week, shouldn't they?
I think they should. I think they
Don't you
should.
Do you think they should?
I'd love them to.
Okay.
Well, we're hoping to make a couple of grand for the hospice. If we can fill Medina Theatre, that's what we'll do.
Yeah.
So it's bums on seats, really.
Yeah,
and,
definitely. Get some people down there.
They're desperate for your money, and this is a good way to give it to them and have a good night out as well.
It certainly is. Certainly is. So it's 7:30.
7:30, Medina Theatre.
Tickets are £6.
£6 only.
And that's from the box office.
Yep.
Okay.
And you've got Luke Guy Reed.
Yep.
Singing sort of country flavoured stuff.
Yep.
Stuff from his Solar Records Know How album, and also some new songs that nobody's ever heard before. Jamie Griffin promises he's going to play his best songs.
Okay.
And then Graham's going to play all these fantastic songs on this album.
Superb.
And everybody's going to
go home very happy.
Well, they're good. Well,
with a CD in their hand as well.
They'll go home because the last track on there is a real tearjerker. So
right.
And it's Father's Day on Sunday, and it's all about fathers and sons. So it's going to be a
bit of a tearjerker, right?
Yeah. So if you're listening, please come along.
So after next Sunday, what's for you in the future? Anything exciting lined up, or?
I think it's really just the launch of the album, which happens on the Monday of next week, and then it's really like promoting it as much as possible, playing it live as much as possible.
Got Folk Station?
Yeah, we've got Folk Station coming up in Haven Street and July the 11th. That should be, quite a nice gig.
Yeah.
But we're hoping to perhaps tour a little bit.
That'd be good, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Not just the island either.
My goal would be actually to
get out on tour.
Out there and
we'd like to be successful enough so that next festival they have to have us on the main stage.
That'd be good, wouldn't it? Yeah. Or even the Big Top.
The Big Top would
be good, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Because I think, personally, I'll put the faders down. I think some of the acts were better in the Big Top than they were the main stage this year. Yeah. But that's just my own personal opinion. Don't tell anybody I said that. Okay. Right, we're going to finish off then with my personal favourite, and it's Every Last Grain of Sand. And you've played this a couple of times before when you've been in, but I just personally think it's really good.
yeah, I'm getting to like it.
Thanks ever so much for coming in, Graham.
It's been an
And,
absolute dream. Yeah,
Good
thank
luck
you.
next week.
Thank you.
And keep in touch and let us know what you're doing and how you're getting on with it.
Certainly will.
Superb. Thank you very much.
Holding hands with you comes natural. Makes me a connection to your mind. With you I could contemplate the impossible, in places only we could find. Let me take you to a field, my love, and lay you down. Let the sunlight kiss your body next to mine. Let us lie here through the hours until the stars become gentle lanterns shining down on hearts entwined. Try to understand, it's not like there's a plan. If I hold on too close, will you slip through my hand? Like every last grain of sand. Through fears and tears I hear my destiny crying out to find a place that's warm and kind. And I know when lying next to you how easily all the problems in my world fall far behind. For the first time now I know just how good it can be to be caught up in a love that follows blind. And when I'm far away, it makes no sense to me. My poor heart cries out to be with you all the time. Try to understand, it's not like there's a plan. If I hold on too close, will you slip through my hands? Like every last grain of sand. And I love you, I really do. But if I hold on too close, will you fall from my hand? Like every last grain of sand.
Live and local.
With the venue at Ryde Theatre.
The place for live music where the Isle of Wight Council supports events for the community.